What is up, Rezlife? We are so excited you are here. Well, not here. I believe you're in the camera or something. I don't really know how the internet works at all. But we're so excited that you're watching this with us because we have an incredible show for you tonight. Okay, we're talking blind musical chairs. We're talking about LENT and kind of what that means for us as a staff, what that meant in the past, what it means now, as well as you guys get to meet Shelly, the new Rezlife director at Rezlife Blue Springs. We're so excited. She's awesome, and we're excited for you to meet her because you're going to think she's awesome too. But before that, let's toss it right over to Todd, the co-host.
Hey, it's me.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm envious of your grandma quilt shirt.
You should be. You really should be. It's warm,
Yeah.
yet fashionable, stylish.
And give me a test. I think it could be a mask too. Oh, there's a microphone.
There's a mic there.
But I feel like you could like zip it up and have a mask out of
me.
it as well.
Yeah.
Multi-purpose in
Really
today's COVID era.
multi-purpose.
Yeah. I'm just rocking the old school hoodie from Totally Tubular.
Not
We got
really
the
that
Yeti.
old school. It has the date on it.
Oh, 2020. But anything that's pre-COVID is like old school, bro, because
Yeah, that's
everything's
so
changed.
true. That is
You remember
so
toilet paper in 2020? Old school.
Old school.
Like just completely
We're
different.
using our hand now.
All right, so speaking of like COVID era, we've watched and taken in, I mean, I don't know about you and your house, but we've had a whole lot of
in my
screens,
house?
a whole lot of screens
Oh,
in our
so
family.
many screens.
So like video games and movies and Netflix.
I have my
and-
iPad set up, so when I turn my TV off, I just kind of roll over and so my wife can go to sleep and I can just keep
So
watching.
you're never lacking.
I'm never lacking. Then eventually I'm like, I'm tired, I should go to bed. And so I turn that off to pull my phone out
There
to
you
watch
go.
TikToks. I just get slowly smaller until eventually I fall asleep at
I feel an
3 in the
intervention
morning.
is on your way.
I need one. Bad.
All right, so students, our question of the day is coming up. So let's roll that footage. All right, so here we are, question of the day. I know a lot of you have been watching a lot of movies, you've been playing a lot of video games, maybe not in the school time, but you know, in between. But here's the question. If you were given like unlimited amounts of one of those mediums, right? But you had to give up everything else. So unlimited for free Netflix, unlimited for free video games, whatever those could be, video games, movies, reading books, TV shows, what would you pick? The unlimited for free media, but you had to give everything else up. Kenzie?
That is so, I'm really stuck between video games and TV. I love playing video games, but I love television.
Like straight up television,
Yeah.
like 4, 5, 9, 41.
Yeah, like I love TV shows.
Okay.
It is this weird thing. I have an obsession with that style of media.
Okay.
But I love video games.
Yeah.
And I feel like video games is a little bit more, I can at least like play video games like I kind of have to use my brain about.
Well, what are you playing now that takes so much brains?
Listen, I'm currently playing a game called Cities Skylines, okay? And you're basically like, you're like a civil engineer. So it's like take all the fun out of Sims.
Right.
And you have to make sure that sewers work. And that's what I'm currently playing.
You're playing a nerd game.
Yeah.
What? What?
So
every time I call you and you got your big headset on and you're in
What
your
you're
chair,
seeing-
you're like city planning.
yeah, and so what it is, like people are like, oh, I can't wait to go on a Twitch stream and watch these people do like, I don't know, Call of Duty or whatever. And it's like people are like, I'm gonna watch this guy, and I'm just like, so I think if I put this street like this, I could put a prison in pretty well over here.
You know, Sims, you can just play on your phone. You don't need a whole PC for it.
Yeah?
Yeah, okay.
I know.
All righty. Well, anyways, so give us an answer. We love to know what you're into and like what you can't just you can't do without. So type it in there, and you know maybe we'll find you on City Planners, City Skylines,
City Skylines.
whatever. All right, so we're gonna send it over to Blindfolded musical chairs. Take it away. Hi, Rezlife. Here we are for Blindfolded musical chairs, one of your favorite games, because all of your favorite staff members make fools of themselves, dancing, crawling around, trying to find a chair. If they don't find a chair, they're eliminated, and we keep moving. Are you ready? Here we go. Roll that music. Go. Keep dancing. You're supposed to dance until the music stops. Go. Oh, look, Kinsey found one. 2 chairs left, 2 chairs left. Jacob got one. Oh, you gotta sit on it, you gotta sit on it. Oh, everybody give Leah a big wah-wah. You've been eliminated. All right, the other 3, stand up, and roll the music. Sneaky stuff. They're dancing with each other. Go, 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 go. Whoa, Blake right off the bat found it. Good job, Blake. We have 1 chair left. Jacob's on the move. Oh no, look, they're wrestling with each other. Not each other, not each other. Find the stool, find the stool. What? Kinsey exercising the rolling maneuver, the barrel roll. Jacob's more in the baby crawling stage right now. And they're very cold. This is a very cold segment of the Gaga Ball pit. He's measuring. There you go. Ball behind. There we go. Which way? Blake's doing just great. Blake's doing just great. Oh! It's wrong one, Kinsey. Find your own, Kinsey. Find your own. Keep going. Keep going. You got it. You got it. You got it. Oh! Oh, there it is! Eureka! Woo! Long round. Kinsey, proud of you. Sorry, good job. This is for the championship. West Side versus West Side. Are we ready? And roll that music. Oh my goodness. What is happening here? What is happening? Find a chair. Here we go. That's his foot, not the chair. That's his foot. Oh! Winner, chicken dinner. Well done. Congratulations, Westside. You guys proved yourself very, very strong in the musical chairs. So, what do you want to tell all the people out there to championship?
Go team!
Go team. There we go. That's all I got for you.
Woo!
All right, back to Kinsey.
I'm gonna be honest, I lost that game on purpose. I threw it so Jacob could win. You know, that's what I'm sticking to here as a sore loser and an avid video gamer. It was super fun to try and win. I literally was disoriented the whole time I was in there. Really, I almost kicked a few people, and I'm sorry, everyone. Okay, I am. But right now, guys, we're introducing our newest Rezlife team member, Shelly from Blue Springs. Shelly, how are you?
Please stop. Please stop clapping.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you. No,
Okay.
really, stop. Stop. Thank you.
Okay. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. So I heard this was your first time here in this space.
Yes.
How
yes.
was it?
Great. I'm so sad I missed musical chairs.
I know. We are too. We're pretty bummed. We're bummed you couldn't be there. So, Shelly, I also heard earlier there was a little bit of a mix-up on the paper for what your last name really is and what I was told your last name was supposed to be. So I have it here, apparently, that your last name is Seelan.
Ooh, I like it. I mean,
It's fun,
yeah, I don't dislike that.
but
Yeah. You want to know what it really is?
I do want to know.
It's Spiegel. Spiegel. Yeah.
Like a beagle.
Yeah.
Are you a beagle
No,
person?
hate them actually.
Immediate. You didn't even react. You
Yeah.
knew what I was going to ask.
Sorry.
Do you think it's a little bit because of the rhyme, like because of how close it is, that people would be like, oh, beagles? And so you're like, I hate those now.
Exactly.
Okay,
That isn't
that
100% it.
There isn't much for Ois, which is my last name. I just am like, yep, that's it. I don't get a rhyme with anything. So do you have animals? I'm assuming you don't have a beagle with your
No,
reaction to it.
no beagles, but I have 2 Labradoodles.
Okay.
And 2 guinea pigs.
Okay. And so, out of those 4, which are your favorite?
The guinea pigs are my favorite.
pigs.
Yeah, they get into a lot less trouble than the
That makes
dogs.
sense. That
Yeah.
makes sense. My dog, her big thing is getting into the trash, and our trash locks, so I don't really know how
Wow.
She does it. Love
You
her
should
to
put a
death.
camera out.
I want to. I need to. Okay, so you are, is this like, have you been in youth ministry for a long time now?
What day is it?
It is the 22nd.
Oh, I've been in youth ministry for about 23 days.
Okay, okay,
So.
great. Have you worked, but you've been in the church though?
Yeah, I've been in full-time ministry for over a decade now.
Okay, so you like, you know it, but
know
this
it.
is, you're finally, you know, eventually you're like, okay, it's time for me to like,
Yes.
get into the messiness.
That's
and we're
right.
not just talking about like emotional, we're talking like actual physical messiness
Yes.
with youth ministry.
I am so looking forward to it.
Good, great. So what was it that you were like, okay, I think it's like, was it calling? You know, what was it that you're like, youth ministry is my next step?
Yeah, so I have such fond memories of my time in youth ministry when I was a middle schooler and high schooler that I can't imagine doing anything more. Like, I feel like I'm so ready. I love students, and I can't wait to invest in their lives like my leaders invested into my life. So,
That's awesome.
and messy games.
Right, and messy games, obviously. We played one. We play a lot, actually. We play a lot of messy games here, so get ready because you're gonna be in for it. What is like if you're like, okay, it's a Saturday, it's not COVID. What are you like? Oh man, this is what I want to do. This is, you know, like this is my life. This is just like I'm gonna relax today. What do you?
Yeah, so it's kind of hard to relax with 3 kids.
That makes sense. That tracks. And 2 guinea pigs.
Yeah, and 2 dogs. It's crazy. It's my own little zoo. But I love gardening.
Okay.
I like to be outside unless it's really hot. I don't, you know, it's got to be a good medium.
Right.
Reading?
Okay.
Yeah. Do you like to read?
When I was in college, I read.
Oh wow. How long ago was
and-
that?
How long ago was that? It wasn't that long ago. I shouldn't have a hard time remembering. 4 years ago, 2017 is when I graduated.
And I love coffee.
Okay.
So
Are you just like, I make my coffee at home, I want to be scoffed at by a barista, or Starbucks is just fine?
Yeah.
Whipped cream.
all of the
deliciousness.
above.
Okay,
I love
yeah.
any form of coffee. I don't discriminate anymore.
Good.
I used to like
used
call.
to.
I used to discriminate. I used to like call myself a coffee snob. No offense to any coffee snobs, but now like I need caffeine, so I'll take it anyway, intravenously if I could.
Just
Yeah.
hard lined right in there.
Yeah. If I had a least favorite though, it would be Starbucks.
It would-
I'm
okay,
not. I'm not
that's
a huge
fine.
Starbucks fan.
That's fine. Are you like a Dunkin' person? Or
I like Dunkin's prices.
who doesn't? Who doesn't?
So yeah, I love Dunkin'.
They're great. They're great. Okay, so then that's your coffee choice. That's your relaxing day. What is one thing you can think of that is just, you're like, this is why I'm excited to be a part of this team and a part of Blue Springs? What is that?
Yeah, so we have a great team at Blue Springs, and I am honestly honored to be a part of it. I am ready and excited to get these students together and to get doing some really awesome things. So
That is so cool. Shelly, thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
being here. Everybody, that was Shelly. Drop a what's up in the chat.
Thank you. Thank you.
Say hi. If you are at Blue Springs, I mean, get to know her, email her, text her. I don't know. They'll figure out how to reach you.
Buy me
they're
coffee.
kids. It's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, buy her coffee. I'm sure at one point she'll buy you coffee.
Absolutely.
It's a whole thing. Thank you so much, Shelly. We're so excited to have you. Excited to get you in some of these messy games. Next round of blindfolded musical chairs, you're in. Okay, it's all
Awesome.
you. But next, we're going to check in with what you guys are doing. We know you guys are doing awesome stuff. So let's go see what these students are doing in Students in Action.
Hi, my name is Luke Pardue. I am an 8th grader that goes to Pleasant Ridge Middle School. For our service project for confirmation, we went to the Don Bosco Center to drop off Valentine bags, which we put Valentine notepads in, pencils, and chocolates and other candies.
Hi, my name is Camden O'Neill, and I also go to Pleasant Ridge. I'm an 8th grader, and the Don Bosco Center is a place for the seniors to interact and play games like pool and bingo. Because of COVID, they haven't been able to do that, so volunteers have been delivering meals and activities.
Drew looks at me, fake a a smile so he won't see. I'm needing everything that we should be. I'll bet she's beautiful, that girl he talks about, and she's got everything that I have to live without. Drew talks to me, I laugh 'cause it's just so funny, and I can't even see anyone when he's with me. He says he's so in love, he's finally got it right. I wonder if he knows he's all about I think at night. He's the reason for the teardrops on my guitar, the only thing that keeps me wishing on a wishing star. He's the song in the car I keep singing, don't know why I do. Drew walks by me, can he tell that I can't breathe? And there he goes, so perfectly, the kind of flawless I wish I could be. She better hold him tight, give him all her love, look in those beautiful eyes, and know she's lucky 'cause he's the reason for the teardrops on my guitar, the only thing that keeps me wishing on a wishing star. He's the song in the car I keep singing, don't know why I do. Drew looks at me, I fake a smile so he...
Wow, that song really brings me back to high school, middle school. I'm not sure when that song originally came out, but that was something. All right, so as you may have heard, we are currently in the season of Lent. And no, that is not the stuff that's in your belly button. That is the time of year when, as Christians, as the church, we look forward to celebrating Easter. And a lot of times during this season of Lent, we often subtract something from our life, take away something for our life, or add on a spiritual practice or a spiritual discipline, something that will just help deepen our relationship with Jesus. So last week, all of us Rezlife directors, we got together and we talked about some of the things that we are taking on or giving up for Lent. And we'd love to know, put in the chat, maybe there's something that you are giving up or taking on for Lent. And let's take a look now and see what your Rezlife directors are doing this Lenten season.
What's up, Rezlife students? So Lent started February 17th. And some things we do in Lent is that we can give things up or we can take things on that we want to grow deeper in our faith. And so we're all gathered around today and we're going to talk about what are some things we're doing in Lent, things we're giving up or taking on. And so Nick, you got a question for us? What do you got?
Well, this is simple. So do you give up or fast from things for Lent?
I'm gonna be honest, I did for a while, like fast from things, but I failed too many times. I know, I'm just being real. So I kind of shifted from this I'm not gonna have chocolate type thing, which is totally great and wonderful, to more of an intentional thing that I know that I can, accomplish. Thank you.
Yeah.
Something I'm trying to take on this Lent is criticism. So criticism towards myself, but also criticism towards others, because I found that that was something that I was doing a lot and I wanted to try to be intentional about. So hold me accountable, guys.
I'll be honest, I usually do not observe Lent in a way of where I'm giving something up or taking something on. This will be my first year doing that though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's go.
I'm doing so. It is going to be very kind of material, but it's going to be food. So I'm giving up meat for the
Oh,
days
wow.
beyond, which is pretty wild. That's going to be quite the challenge. And only water, coffee and water.
I've done that
So,
before too. Yeah.
That's going to be, I usually don't recognize it, and I think it's a good, simple way to kind of just practice self-discipline.
So I used to drink Diet Coke as it was my water. And I gave that up for a couple seasons of Lent, and I did well, and I felt better. But then I realized on Easter that it was and then I would just drink my Diet Coke. But I will would love to share. I do not drink Diet Coke anymore. And so like, it is just water, yay. But you know, it was a sacrifice. Even though it was just Diet Coke, for me, it felt like a sacrifice. And that was a good reminder to me of like when I really wanted that Diet Coke. Nowadays, I try to, I don't know. Got nothing. So let's move on.
Great. So let's ask another question. So what have you given up for Lent that was really hard?
Yeah, I think it's interesting when you like stop using something that you have used for a long time, because I'm the same way with caffeine, as possibly like a crutch to feel like this is what I need to start every day. And it is tough at the beginning, but then afterwards you're like, oh, this is healthy Leah. Nice, I like it. As opposed to like if I'm taking in so much social media to feel better about myself, what is something else that, you know, God provides that reminds me who I am in Him, right?
I will also say, like, my pinnacle of health was me being like, wow, I'm so healthy, I'm not drinking soda, and just still shoving like Twinkies in my
Oh yeah, well, I mean, moderation. Moderation.
You know, I was just like, wow, I'm a really good person for this. Anyway, order Pizza Hut, you know.
One year in college, and I was like an ambitious young ministry student, and for Lent, I decided to give up buying anything non-essential. So like I gave up like going out to eat, and I gave up like buying any sort of like clothes or books or movie, just anything I didn't need, like I gave up buying a candy bar or whatever. And that was really hard. I think that was like probably the hardest Lenten fast I ever did. But I realized like there's a good practice of simplicity. There's a lot of things in life we don't actually need.
So sometimes we say no to things, right, and sacrifice. But then what about there's this other concept of taking something on. So adding it to your life instead of subtracting it to draw us closer. So anybody taking anything on this year?
Potato chips.
I feel like a lot of people can relate to this. I don't read my Bible very much. So I've decided to read my Bible 3 times a week. I'm gonna start small and like work up. You know what I mean? So, I mean that's small,
That's
but
cool.
like there's something about reading the Bible. When you know Scripture, like you can internalize it. It becomes part of your life. Becomes who you are. So that's something I'm trying to take on.
Relationships really matter, especially now. So every day for Lent, I'm trying to text a different person in my phone I haven't talked to in a while. Just saying, hey, I'm thinking about you and I'm praying about you. Kinsey, in a couple days, I got 40 days, you know, give me. You're number 39.
You know, I think I might go crazy and just double up on soda this year.
More
I'm
soda.
gonna just add more to it and just see what that caffeine gets me. You know, maybe it brings this whole new level of enlightenment is what I'm
Or like heart palpitations.
Or heart palpitations. Yes, and.
So Resurrection students, you are prayed for in this Lenten season. We encourage you to really think about what do you need to take on this Lent, or what do you maybe need to subtract this Lent, and share with us. We'd love to hear. And as we get closer to Easter Sunday, and as we read through the book of Mark, maybe we feel encouraged to grow in our faith this season.
Well, guys, this brings us to the end, but we want you to remember a few things as we end this week. First one is the 40 days of prayer. You don't want to miss it. It is awesome that we are doing, we are leading. It is so much fun. We are also, remember, every Sunday you can be here on YouTube checking out what we're talking about. Our Sunday, what we're talking about on Sunday mornings is Mark, the book of Mark. It's awesome also. The church is doing it. It's great. So be here. Don't forget that. And of course, if you're not already following us on Instagram, check it out. Rezlife Leawood High School, Rezlife Overland Park, and Rezlife West. Follow us. It'll keep you up to date on different activities we're doing, contests. You get to add in on content that we are doing here. It is so much fun. Until next week, everybody, we will see ya. And of course, it's time to dance it out.